Hello, everyone. So, in this series, we'll be trying out new card games. Each month or so, we're going to try out a whole new card game that we've never played before, and we're just going to see how it goes. Giving you our thoughts on the game, how easy it is to pick it up, and much more to come along with it.
And for this month, we're going to be starting out with Flesh and Blood by Legend Story Studios. This game has become more popular at local game stores and tournaments worldwide. So Riley and I have been excited to see what all the buzz is about and excited to play the game. We saw that the Monarch booster boxes were fairly inexpensive, and we were able to pick 2 booster boxes up for $95. So we thought that's a great entry point to the game, and we decided why not pull some cards and try this thing out.
But to ensure that we're giving the games our all, we are going to be introducing a punishment wheel for the loser of each game. So you're going to have to stay till the end to find out more about that, but it's going to make it a lot more worth it to watch it.
All right.
First ever punishment on the line.
Oh, man, I forgot about that already.
Hope you're ready to take a shot of hot sauce.
Yep. Man.
Or whatever will come your way.
My gnomes won't let me down.
Hopefully not my way.
All right.
So I'm playing with Boltyn. So in the game of Flesh and Blood, you have a hero. So Boltyn is my hero, and we're playing Blitz, so he's a young hero. So that means I have 20 points instead of 40. And the main point of Flesh and Blood is it's my hero versus Hayden's hero. So I have all these equipments in my deck of cards to use my hero to take on Hayden's hero, and then it's pretty much like it's supposed to be like a brawl, like a 1v1 fight. So with Boltyn, I have for my weapons I have Hatchet of Body and Hatchet of Mind. They are both one-handed, so I get to play 2, and that's why Hayden only has 1. So I'll have 2 different weapons to play with. And for my legs, I have Ironhide legs, and for my chest, I have Ironhide plate, and for my arms, I have Gallantry Gold, shiny by the way. And for my head, I have Halo of Illumination, which is a light equipment card. So it still works with Boltyn because Boltyn's a light hero. So as long as he has light in his name, he can use light or warrior equipment. And that's why this is a warrior equipment. That's why this is a light. And these are also warrior.
So for my side, I am representing Shadow Brute. I'm playing with Levia here. Or for her weapon, I have the Ravenous Meat Axe. And for the arms, I have the Ironhide Gauntlet. For the chest, I have Blood Drop Brocade. And for the legs, I have Hooves of the Shadow Beast. And for the head, I have Ebon Fold.
Awesome. And we will explain their effects as the game goes along and we use them. But pretty much each equipment has like either a defense total, so you can use to block attacks, or they can be used as attack, and they can be used to attack. But we'll just get on to the game, and as we're playing the game, we'll just explain kind of what we're doing at the beginning, and then we'll kind of let the game go on after we've explained it.
Yep. You want to roll for turn?
Yep. Do you have the 20-side die or the regular?
Yeah, I got 20.
13.
I got 9. You can go.
All right. I will choose to go first. So then you're going to draw as many times as this little blue says right there. So each turn, at the beginning of each turn, you draw until you have 4 cards in your hand. So this first turn we'll draw, but say if at the end of the turn we have 2, then at the beginning of Hayden's turn, I'll draw 2 more to get my hand up to 4 total. 4.
I didn't know you were going to come in with 2 weapons.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man. It's alright. They look puny compared to the meat axe.
Yeah, whatever. We'll see about that.
Right.
So, in this game, in order to activate any attack actions or instant actions, you need to pitch for a required cost. So I'll show you what that means right now. So I'm going to pitch Invigorating Light, which has 2, you see these 2 dots right here? That's its pitch. So that's its pitch cost. Or like that's the amount of resource points is what they're called that I will get after I pitch it. So when this is the pitch zone right here. So I'll pitch it, and that'll give me 2 resource points to play with. And now, at the beginning of each turn, I get 1 action point. So you can do 1 action, and then like that's it for the turn, unless somewhere along your action it says go again. Go again gives you another action, so that'll allow you to do another attack. But otherwise, you only get 1 attack per turn unless you activate an action that has go again. Now I will bring out Valiant Thrust, and I can do that by using 1 resource point, because if you see right there, it's a 1. So then I can, by using 1 resource point that I got off of the 2 that I got for pitching Invigorating Light, I can attack with Valiant Thrust. And a Valiant Thrust is a 3 attack. Then it does say if I've charged this turn, which is part of Boltyn's effect and some of the cards in my effect, I haven't done it this turn. It would get +3, but for right now, all it is just a 3 attack going at Hayden.
Right.
So then now Boltyn has a chance to defend with the cards in his hand. And that's
I will defend with a Ghostly Visit. She has a 3 defense.
Okay.
And for those of you who don't know, in Flesh and Blood, you can defend with any of your cards that have defense. They have to have higher than 0 in order to defend. But if they defend, they have no effects. They're essentially just a defense card unless they have an effect that specifies that it's for defense.
Alright, so I don't have an action that allows me to go again. So he completely blocked my defense. So if my attack was higher than his defense, then his hero would take the difference between that attack. So say if this was 4 and he only blocked with 3, his hero's life total would go down by 1. But since it's an even exchange, I don't have anything after that. That attack blink will end. They will both go to the graveyard, and then in the end of my turn, you can take 1 card from your hand and put it. This is called a resource zone. You only get 1 of them, and I'm going to put 1 card there. And what that does is it allows me to have just 1 card in my hand. So at the beginning of Hayden's turn, I'll draw 3. Before Hayden's turn started, I completely forgot. So after you're done with your turn, at the end, every card that you pitch goes to the bottom of your deck in any order that you want. And I can only use this card. I can't use this card for defense or anything like that. I have to use it for its specific action.
So it is now my turn, and I have 3 cards in my hand, so I will draw 1. Make it 4.
And I'll draw 3 to make it 4.
Alright. So
yeah, now we'll just kind of, once we've explained the rule, we won't explain it again. Hopefully you've got it, and we'll just continue on.
Yep. So for my turn, I am going to pitch for 3.
Okay.
Another fun fact about this game is that the cards are colored. There's either red, blue, or yellow, and reds normally have a 1 pitch value, yellows have 2, and blues have 3.
Yep. It's just an easier way to indicate the pitch, like the amount of pitch cost, and also usually in return for having a higher pitch cost, so if you get more resource points out of it, usually it has lower stats, or somewhere in the effect it has like a worsened effect. So the more value you get off the pitch, the less value you're getting off its effect. That's where deck building comes in, where you need to decide what kind of cards you can use for each one.
So with that, I am going to use my Ravenous Meat Axe. I'm going to use 2. I don't have a die, but so I'm at 3. I'll use 2. I'll be at 1. So whenever I attack with Ravenous Meat Axe, I draw a card here, and then I discard a random card. And if it is a card with 6 or more attack, Ravenous Meat Axe gains +2 until the end of the turn. So here's my random card. It is not a card with 6 more attack, so it will just attack for 3.
I'm going to block for 4.
Okay, so
these both have 2 defense.
Gotcha. So I don't have a go again, so I'll close the chain. I'll put a card in my arsenal, and I'll pass to you.
Alright.
I draw 2.
I will draw 2 because I have 2 in my hand.
Whoops. Weapons don't go in the graveyard unless they are specified that they get destroyed.
Yeah.
I just put mine in there.
I will pitch Glisten for 2. I'm going to do Warmonger's Recital.
Okay.
The next attack action, if you play this turn, gains +3 attack, and if it hits, put it on the bottom of your deck, and I get go again.
Okay.
And then I will use the other resource point to attack with V of the Vanguard, which is a Boltyn specialization. And it says, at an additional cost to play V of the Vanguard, you may charge your hero soul any number of times, put one or more cards from your hand face up under your hero card. And it says, attacks you control on this combat chain get +1 attack for each light card charged this way. And then I'm going to put Second Swing underneath my hero soul.
Okay.
So Boltyn now has 1 card underneath, and he's been charged this turn. So attack cards you control have +1 attack while defended by an attack action card.
Okay.
So when he gets charged, if you defend with an attack action card, my cards get +1 attack this turn. And then as an attack reaction effect, he can banish a card from this zone and then target an attack action that has a greater attack with this and greater than its base, and then this card would gain go again.
Okay.
But I'm not going to activate that, but V of the Vanguard is going to be he's going to get +3 from Warmonger's Recital.
Okay.
And then +1 from Boltyn. He doesn't get +1 from his effect.
Okay.
So he's going to be at 7. So I'm going to attack. So pretty much it's just I'm attacking you with the 7. But just for future reference, that's what Boltyn can do.
Okay. So you're going to attack me for 7.
Keep it all in.
Yeah, so I'm going to defend for 3, and I'm going to take 4.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then I will get, or you get go again, right?
Nope, because I did not use Boltyn's effect.
Okay.
So if I would have used Boltyn's effect, I could have, but I'm not going to because I have really nothing that... Well, actually, let me think. No, I have nothing to pitch for cross. I have no resources.
Okay.
So it just won't work out.
And Brandish was supposed to go on the bottom of my deck.
Okay. Oh, and V for Vanguard, also because of Warmonger's, this effect, it says go on the bottom of the deck if it hits.
Okay.
So now it's on the bottom of the deck. As you can see, we're still learning this game, so
yeah, very much so.
we're gonna mess up a lot, and it'll be fun.
Yep.
All right.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. I draw. All right. So. I am going to attack with Ravenous Meat Axe once again. Pitch 2. Draw a card. Discard a random card. It is Deadwood Rumbler, so it's a card with 6 or more. Ravenous Meat Axe will be at 5. I'll attack it for 5.
I will block for 6.
Okay. 0 damage. This goes back. I do not have go again. And you can go.
Alright.
Okay, I'll draw 2. And you can go.
Alright.
Okay, I'll draw 2. Well, and these go in the bottom.
Alright, I'm going to pitch Rising Solitude for 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate Dusk Path Pilgrimage, which says your next weapon attack this turn gains +3 attack, and if it hits, you may attack an additional time with that weapon this turn. You must have an action point to attack an additional time.
Okay.
So then what I will do, and then I have go again because of that.
Okay.
But I pitched 2, so I used 1 for this, and I will use 1 to attack with 5.
I'm going to defend for 3, and I'll take 2.
Okay.
I'm at 14.
Alright, and that's it.
That's it?
And that's it.
Okay. So my turn. I draw for 1.
I don't shuffle. I was so used to shuffling, I don't shuffle my deck.
Yeah, no problem. I am going to pitch 3. And I will use 2 of those resource points to attack with Pulping. Draw a card, then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more attack is discarded this way, Pulping gains Dominate. That means you can't defend with more than 1 card from your hand. While Pulping is defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards, it has Go Again. So I will draw a card. And I will discard a random card. It is a card with 6 or more, smashing with Big Tree. Okay. So I will discard that, and I will attack you for 6. You can only defend with 1 card from your hand.
Alright, well, I will defend with 3 then.
Okay.
And then I'll take 3.
Okay, so you'll take 3, and I have Go Again.
Okay.
So this will be a new chain. From my arsenal, I'm going to play Boneyard Marauder. I will attack for 6, and as an additional cost of playing him, I have to banish 3 random cards from my graveyard. Okay, so I have banished 3 cards with Blood Debt.
Fun.
And these 2 will have Blood Debt, but this card I'm going to leave up here because I'm able to actually play this one from my banish zone. So normally I would lose 3 at the end of this turn, but now because of I have Levia, her effect is if a card with 6 more attack has been put into my banish zone this turn, all cards I own with Blood Debt lose it at the end of the turn, so I take 0 damage from my own effect. So I'll go on, I'll attack you for 6.
Okay, no dominance, no nothing like that?
Nope, just a regular 6 attack.
Okay.
Just lucky it's for a 1 cost, so I was able to use my resources.
I will block the 6 with 6.
Okay. So you'll take 0 after that, and I will take 0 at the end of my turn. And remember to put this at the bottom, and you can go. Draw 2.
I am going to pitch Bolt of Courage, and then I'm going to attack with B of the Vanguard, whose effect is to allow me to charge Boltyn with a card, and if it's a light, then he gets +1 for this chain. So then it is a light, so it's Illuminate.
Okay.
It will be charged, and then Boltyn says, if charged this turn, so if you defend with an attack action card, then he gets another +1. Okay. But for right now, he's just at 4.
He's at 4. Okay. I will.
Oh. Yes. Also, sorry. So then also this. So this is when I would activate an attack reaction effect, right?
Yes. On yours, yeah.
Yeah, so then I will use Boltyn's effect to banish a card, and because he has an attack greater than his base stats, he gets Go Again.
He gets Go Again no matter what?
Yes.
Okay, I am going to take the 4.
Okay.
I'll put me at 10.
Alright. Alright, so then I'm going to use my last... Oh, I don't even need an action point to do this because it's a 0 cost. But then I will attack you for 4 with Express Lightning.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the 4.
Whoa.
Yep. Let's on the 6.
I'm nervous for you, man.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I already have 4 cards in my hand.
Oh, you got 4?
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
So first I will pitch for 3. I'm gonna play Rouse the Ancients. I got a Cold Foil Majestic.
Oh,
so that's
really?
cool. Yeah, That's what this guy is here.
Nice. Oh, dude, that's nice.
Right? It's so
I
sick.
love him, but I just have him in like regular, like common, like.
Yeah, dude, I like him. So his effect is I can reveal any number of attack action cards, which I will reveal these two. And if they total 13 or more attack, I've got 7, 6. So this guy, Rouse the Ancients, gains 7 attack and go again. So I'll hit you for 7.
All right. So you got go again with that.
Yep.
All right. I will defend with 6.
Okay. So I'll hit you for 1.
Yep.
Put you at 16.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll close that chain. Okay, so I've dealt damage this turn.
Yeah.
I am going to destroy Blood Drop Brigade.
Okay.
I'm going to gain an action point.
Okay. So you have 2 more action points then.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to gain a resource point.
Yeah, resource point. Yeah.
Yep. So I have 1 action point, and then I have 1 resource point now. And with that resource point, I will destroy Iban Fold. What that allows me to do is I can banish a card from my hand, and then if it's a shadow card, I get to draw 1 more card.
Okay.
So I'm going to banish Graveling Growl, and because it's a card with 6 or more, I eliminate Blood Debt this turn.
Okay.
I will draw a card. It was a shadow card. So I'm going to pitch for 3, and I'm going to hit you with Ravenous Meat Axe. Allows me to draw a card. Discard a random card.
I think I choose, sir. If you just flip them around.
Yeah, I have 2 cards in my hand.
Yeah, you're just like flipping them around. I'm like, it'd be pretty easy to memorize.
Yeah, I didn't, but like, no, totally fair game.
The card farthest away from your deck.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. So you discarded Hungering Slaughter Beast. It was a card with 6 or more. And so I'll take you for 5.
Okay. I will block you for 3, and I'm going to use Gallantry Gold, which says it has Battle Worn. So it says if you defend with Gallantry Gold, put a -1 defense counter on this card when the combat chain closes. So he has 1 defense. So I'm blocking you for a total of 4, but he'll have 0 defense after it.
Okay. Puts you down to 15?
Yep.
Okay, that will be my turn.
Okay.
I have 4 in Blood Debt after, just so you know.
Sounds good. I'll draw 3.
Okay. I will draw 3 as well.
Alright, I'm going to pitch Rising Solar Tide for 2 resource points. Alright, so then with one of the resource points, I'm going to destroy Halo of Illumination.
Okay.
Which allows me to put a light card. Well, it allows me to put a card into my hero's soul, and if it's a light, I'm going to be able to draw a card. So I'm going to put Invigorating Light into Boltyn Soul, and I'm going to be able to draw a card. And then I'm going to pitch Rise Above for another 3, which will bring me to 4. And then I'm going to attack you with Bolting Blade. Using all 4. Normally his attack would cost 2 less resource points if I charge this turn, but I did not charge this turn. But he'd still be able to attack you for 7.
Okay, I will use Guardian of the Shadow Realm. It's a defense reaction. 6 defense.
Does it cost anything, or?
It has an action.
Also, your pitch cards from last turn, I think, need to go. Do those need to go back into the deck?
Sorry, what?
The cards that you pitched last turn?
Yes.
I guess that was okay. I didn't know if you pitched them this turn.
Yeah. But, so no, I don't have to. He has an action where if he's in my banish zone, he costs 2, and then I can return him to my hand.
Alright, well then you take 1 then?
Yep.
Okay. And then at the end of my turn, I will put 1 face down, and then that'll allow me to draw 3 at the beginning of the
Pitch for 3. For 1. Boneyard Marauder. He's at 6 attack, and as an additional cost, I banish 3 random cards from my graveyard. And that's, yes. Okay, there are my 3 random cards. I am scared. Woo!
You got 1?
Yep. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 2 with blood debt. Now I'm at 6 blood debt, but because of Levia's effect, I take 0 at the end of this turn, and then I will attack you for 6. But I will actually use Hooves of the Shadow Beast effect. I will destroy him. I can activate. It triggers whenever a card with 6 more attack is put into my banish zone. I'll destroy him and I'll gain an action point.
Okay.
So I attack you for 6.
I'm going to use defense reaction, Rise Above, which says you may put a card from your hand on top of your deck rather than pay the Rise Above's cost.
Okay.
So I'm going to put that, and that will block you for 4.
I'll block me for 4. Okay, you'll take 2, and I get go again. So I'm at 2 resource points right now.
Dude, I'm so nervous. I just have like a wheel like spinning in my mind, just like taunting me.
Yeah. So I will go ahead and I'm gonna attack with Ravenous Meat Axe for 3. I'm gonna draw a card and then discard a card. So you're gonna pick. So I got 3.
The right one.
This one?
Yep.
It is a card with not 6 or more attacks, so he will attack for 3.
Alright. I will block for 3 then.
Okay. I take 0. I'm gonna close the chain. You can go.
I'm going to draw 2.
Okay.
I'm going to pitch Warmonger's Recital for 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use an action point, destroy Gallantry Gold, and then my next weapon attack gains +1 this turn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack you with Hatchet of Body, who has +1. And then with Boltyn's attack reaction effect, because he has a greater attack than his base stat, I can banish 1, and then I get go again.
Okay, so you're attacking me for how much?
So it'll be 3.
Okay, I will take the 3.
Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to use Seek Enlightenment, which says that the next attack action card you play this turn gains +2 attack, and if it hits, put it into your hero's soul, and I also get go again. Then I'm going to use the last resource point I have to attack you with Battlefield Blitz. It's going to be at 7 because of Seek Enlightenment. Oh, and then I will use Boltyn's effect as well. I can banish the attack reaction card because his base stat's higher. I will banish and I'll get go again.
This would don't do this. You get go again?
I get go again, yeah.
Woo!
Woo!
Alright.
So what are you at? You at 2?
Yeah. This is tough, man. The only thing I can do right now is I'm going to pitch 2, right?
Okay.
I will use one of the action points to defend with Ironhide Gauntlet. It's going to be at 2. And then I will defend with Hungering Slaughter Beast and Howl from Beyond, and that's going to put me at a 7 block.
Alright. So that will equal out to 0, and then with go again. With 0 cost, Exude Confidence. I'm a 4 attacker.
GG's.
I feel like this game is really complicated at first. Like, probably here, like, if I was just to, like, watch this and, like, hear everything that we were saying and, like, listening and, like, try to read the cards, I'd be like, oh my god, this game feels impossible. And after 2 games, this game feels a lot more manageable. It feels a lot more like I understand what's going on. I understand the strategies. It makes more sense, and you just start to realize what's good and what's not. Like Go Again, and how to best utilize that to your advantage is such a key aspect of this game, which is like something that I think I learned in the first game that we played. Sorry, we don't have that game to show everyone. That's why I decided to build Boltyn this time instead of, because his specific effect gives him Go Again, and it's just about like empowering your creatures and making them stronger than what they are. So it's like with that aspect, it's so good.
Yeah, I've got similar thoughts too. Like last game, I still had Levia and I played Riley against Prism, and he switched decks even, and he was able to pull off that win against me here. The last game, it was an hour-and-a-half game basically. Yeah. So that was our first game. It was really difficult to figure out, but also maybe we overthought some things. But yeah, playing the second game, I think we really cleaned it up. It was a lot more manageable, like Riley said, and really enjoyable too. I think the one-on-one fight is a really cool idea and style of this game. I feel like
way different.
Yeah, and there's so many archetypes. There's so many different heroes you can have. So many different types of heroes. Like I want to explore the ninja hero. I want to explore the draconic heroes. There's a lot of different things you can do with this game right now, which I think is really really cool, and I'm excited to play more.
Yeah, I think one thing me and Hayden talked about is we're each gonna just go buy a Blitz deck. It's like the structure decks like in other games, and it's just like out of the pack you play. And I think we're gonna explore that option, and we're really gonna explore this game because there's a lot to it. So in this TCG tryout, we're gonna really dive in because there's so much to dive into. So we might dive into this one more than a little bit like when we would like a different game, but that's just because there's so much to explore with this game. Yeah. So we're just excited to show you different aspects of this game because the set that we got is very light and dark heavy, but there's a lot more aspects. Like the light and dark is just like one aspect of this game, and it's just like there's so many different cool designs that would be neat to show off. So we're just having so much fun that we're probably gonna invest a little bit more time into just like trying out different strategies and stuff like that. So we look forward to more games and more different strategies.
Riley, do we have the judgment wheel?
All right, everyone. We're here with Hayden's punishment. We have the punishment wheel. Hayden, on your go, how many spins of the wheel do you want? How many clicks?
What do the clicks mean?
It's just how many times you spin it. So if like I click it once, it'll give it one full spin, but if I keep on clicking it, it'll keep on spinning it. So how many clicks do you want?
Let's do 3 clicks.
All right. Good luck.
All right. No. All right. Woo! We have a winner. Oh, great. Awesome. Here, I'm just going to do it now, man.
All right, perfect.
I'll be right back. What
do I
do? Like a shot? A spoonful?
A shot of hot sauce. Oh, this is a great idea. Oh my god.
Spoonful, right?
No, a shot!
No, dude, I can't do it.
Can't bend the rules.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
Sponsored by Cholula. Alright, is that enough?
Let me see it.
Okay. Camp, shot.
No. Let me see. I need to see the full shot. Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Bottoms up. Oh. Can't smell it, right?
Oh, you can fucking do whatever you want, dude. You don't shot hot sauce. Pretty good, huh? Nice flick.
That was good. It's tasty. That sucked. I'm gonna feel that one later.
Oh my god. God, dude.
You won't be laughing for long, buddy.